got some songwriting tips to help you write better songs. So you can add these tips into your songwriting process to make your songwriting easier and more effective. Quick songwriting tip for today, moving your songwriting to a DAW, a digital audio workstation, computer recording, however you want to look at it, GarageBand, Pro Tools, Cubase, whatever it is, you've got to move your songwriting into that. You don't have to, but I definitely would because it makes it so much easier. You know, we all start as a phone memo. We get an idea in the car. I always get them in the shower, jump out of the shower, write it then as a phone memo, and then we kind of write songs from there. If you can move it into the computer, it makes it so much easier. And let me show you why. You can clearly see where your song is at. You can clearly see it laid out, this part, then that part, then that part. It kind of locks you into a tempo. You could then just set your BPM and write to that. You can see how long 8 bars is. You can kind of copy and paste verse 1 to verse 2. You can copy and paste choruses, move it around, and all of a sudden get like a really easy structure for your song, rather than just having to always just play it, record what you play, and then just have to kind of have this audio reference where you scan through, oh, it's about this far in, or got to write verse 1. What does that sound like after the intro? So if you put it all in DAW, you can just scroll to where you've got to go, and it's there and it's easy. I've been writing like this for years, and it takes a lot of pressure off. It also means you can just hit save, walk away, go and do what you want to do, come back to it, and it's just where you left it. As well as what else we got? Just remembering all your ideas. So you can layer up like 15 different melody ideas and then go through and check out which one sounds good under your chord progression. Or you can try out a different end to the pre-chorus that leads into the chorus a bit better and audition a few things because you can record them in. So this doesn't have to be the recording that you want to use to release it. This is just like a writing demo. So often when bands come into the studio, I always say, have you got a demo? Have you recorded this at home? Do you have some sort of idea? And then they can kind of bring that rough demo to me. I don't care if it sounds like rubbish and it's in the bathroom and it's roomy or whatever. I just want to hear the song and the structure. And so recording at home, doing some sort of demo is just a perfect way to do that. So quick tip for today, get your songwriting into a DAW. So that means you might need to buy an audio interface. There's plenty of free software out there. I use Cubase, so the entry-level Cubase products are great. I would definitely recommend that. Computer, digital audio interface, and some software, and you're underway. It'll really, really help. I've got a songwriting checklist that you can download and have with you while you write songs. This checklist kind of covers everything that should be in your song, from your melody, your lyrics, your rhythm, those sorts of things, as well as some extra in-depth sort of checkpoints on those things. So does my chorus melody lift? Does my rhythm bring tension and release? So as you're writing a song, you can go, yes, I've done that. Or I think more helpful is, I haven't got that yet, I'll put that in, haven't got that yet. So you can kind of get a 30,000 foot view of your song and what it needs to have. This is going to make your songwriting way easier and at the end of the day, more effective so more people connect with your song. So you can download that for free from the link below. So if you hear this tip but you do nothing with it, then nothing will change. We're so good at consuming all this information and thinking, yeah, I'll do that one day, and never doing it. So take a step right now and chuck in the comments, what was it about this tip that resonated with you? What was it that clicked? And then more importantly, what are you going to do with it? What's your action from this tip to do with your songwriting? So chuck that in the comments as a first step, and then make sure you go out and actually do some songwriting and implement this in the real world as well. If you got any value from this video whatsoever, give it a like for me, and do subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more songwriting tips.